everybody, it is Matt Brown here from the band Dead Parade in Matt Brown's guitar studio in Chicago. I'm going to teach you some dad rock today. Alright, we're going to do some Eric Clapton acoustic. So let's go back to the beginning and I will play the main riff for you and then I will break it down. Alright, so what we're doing here is we're starting with a little D minor pentatonic lead in. So that's an A, open A, C, and open D note. And you can do a little bit of a D5 power chord if you want when you play that D note. Alright, so then what we're doing after the D5 note or chord or note is we're going to play a C, and then we're going to go down to a B flat chord, and then we're going to come back to the C chord, up to a D5 power chord. And he, you know, is playing various numbers of strings out of this power chord, so he's playing the riff slightly different almost every time he plays it in the song. So you can play this as a 3-string power chord, 2, or you can even play it as a full D minor chord, which you'll hear him do many times. So, and then essentially your riff starts over again. So it's like a 2-bar thing with some little pickups. So. So that's it for the main riff there. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play just kind of the beginning of the song and into Clapton's intro solo. Then I'll go back and I'm going to play his intro solo nice and slow so you can hopefully see what he's doing. Just so you know, scale-wise, what he's using is mainly the D minor pentatonic scale, but he's adding 2 additional notes to that. The E note, which gives you essentially a minor hexatonic scale, and sometimes he's throwing in the flat 5 blue note, which is an A flat note. Alright, so let's check that out. Okay, so if you'd like the tabs for this, just email me. I'm not going to break down note for note everything that's going on. So let's move on and check out the verse. Okay, so I'm going to start by breaking down all of the chords for you. What we're starting off with is a C sharp minor 7 chord. So fret-wise, this is on your high 5 strings, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4. And then we're going to go to a G sharp 7. So that's all 6 strings, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 4. And then we're going to go back to our C sharp minor. And then what we're going to do is a C to D. And so the C and D are just on your inner 4 strings, 3, 5, 5, 5, and then just moving that up. And then what we're doing is kind of a T-bone rocker type trick. We're going to play an E chord, and then what you're going to do is kind of slant your 3rd finger down to get 2, 2, and 2 on your 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. And what this comes from is kind of like a shuffle pattern that's like... that type of deal. What he's doing is the E, that little A piece, and then he's going to an E7 with the pinky finger put down like this. Alright, for the next chord we're going to do an F sharp minor, big bar chord here, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2. Then we're going to do a B chord, that's 2, 4, 4, 4 on your inner 4 strings, and then he's going to add the pinky to make that a B7. So the pinky's at the 5th fret of your 1st string. Then we have this neat little trick where we're going to do an E chord, and then I'm going to play it for you slowly and then explain what happens. So what we have is each root note of the upcoming chord is anticipated or played on an and beat. So we have is the first little bit, so that's just an open A, and we're going to go to an A chord, so we're going to play that with the first finger bar. And then our next chord is going to be an E/G sharp. So that is played 4, muted 5th string, 2, 4. And then the next bass note we have is the F sharp, which we're going back to the F sharp minor chord. To B, to E, and then basically ends with a, like an A5 power chord. So a whole verse again. Alright, so then got the main riff, and really the only thing I have to go over with is the main solo, and that's what I played at the beginning. So what I'll do now is just kind of play it for you slow, and that'll do it for this one. So that does it for all of the unplugged version of Clapton's Layla. Kind of the way the song ends, you have the main riff. They're going to kind of hold on a C or C5 chord there, and then do some tremolo strumming on a D minor, D5 chord, and do some crazy pentatonic licks and end it. So it's all improvised. But if you guys would like all of the tabs to this song, I transcribed both guitar parts and the bass line. So if you want all of that, just let me know. Email's in the description. So thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys all around.